When I was a small boy, we attended a church that would always have testimony time on Sunday nights. And I remember a certain man getting up and always being very distraught, and he would start crying and saying how he'd failed the Lord and how the devil got after him and he was drinking again, and then he was abusive to his family. But every Sunday he would say he was going to do better, but he never did. And I wonder if that's the problem with a lot of people who say, God's just not listening to me. I don't understand why he's not helping me. Let's talk about it in your morning cup of inspiration. When we're sinning, that sin becomes a barrier between us and God. And that's a barrier that we can't break through, because when we're not living right, we're not in right relationship with the Lord. We have to not only listen to what he says and read his word, we have to do it. We have to stop sinning and turn and go the other way. And I'm sure a lot of you have been frustrated with a sin that you've repeated many, many times and you can't seem to break loose from it. The best way to do it is to just do it, to determine that you are going to follow the Lord, that you are going to turn your back on your sin. And there are a couple of verses that I'd like to share with you about this subject. One is found in the Old Testament, Jeremiah, great prophet. And in chapter 7 of Jeremiah, verse 23, it says, "Obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people, and walk you in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well with you." It's going to go well with us when we obey the Lord, when we listen to him, when we walk in his way. Listen again, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and you shall be my people. It's important that we obey. It's time to grow up spiritually and to just realize that the sins you struggle with have to be cast off. You have to just hate the sin and want to follow the Lord, want to love him. In James chapter 1, verse 22, we read, "But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own self." If you're just hearing the word, if you're just reading it and you're not doing it, you're deceiving yourself. So if you're wondering why the Lord's not answering your prayers, if you're wondering why you don't feel close to him, it's probably because of sin in your life that you just keep repeating. Let's throw that sin off. Let's turn our backs on those sins, and let's walk anew with the Lord today. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon for another morning cup of inspiration.